Now, to people out there listening and stuff, if you're a new listener or whatever, like, we're black, okay? And what that means is that our life, the way we experience things, just because we're black, we experience it differently in this country. All over the world, but in this country, we experience things differently, innit? And a country like America, because black people
But in England, it's different to America. It's different.
No, it's different, but
it's a lot more subtle in England.
Yeah, okay, it's more subtle, but what I mean is, like, the truth is this: black people aren't from these continents originally, yeah? Now we live and integrate, it's nice, yeah? But the truth is, a few hundred years ago, slavery happened. Everyone knows that, yeah? It's just a bit swept under the rug a bit. But what that means is that there's things in place that make things a bit harder for black people. And it's not blatant like, oh, we're doing this because, you know, I'll even use the word minorities as well, yeah? We're doing this because we want to make it harder for minorities. It's not like, but that's the truth, innit? Certain things are harder if you're a minority. People get through it, people push through, some people don't care, some people are very militant, but that's just how we see things.
That's just not how we see things, that's how it is. It's like, it's not their reality, so how can it be?
Yeah.
How can it be?
It's not their reality, and they can
go
on with their life.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like this whole monkey business that's in the media.
Oh, the H&M.
Yeah. Now,
that's linked to it.
Now, if you think about it, yes, it was a racial slur. So then, you know...
But some people will be like, no, it wasn't a racial slur.
But then some people... No, but then I've heard nurses in the hospital saying, oh, you cheeky monkey. Who are you calling a cheeky monkey?
Yeah.
But the nurse that said it, I wouldn't say that nurse was racist. I would say that she is oblivious.
Yeah.
She's completely oblivious to what, you know, because some white people call their white babies, oh, monkey. You cheeky little monkey.
Yeah, it's just like, it's become a thing of like a monkey.
But I wouldn't, but then I don't know any black people that will call their child monkey.
Me neither.
So, you know, it's that kind of thing. There's some things that if it's not your reality, you are oblivious to it. So you will do certain things that are offensive to others without even knowing. And if that person does bring it up to you, you can act either one of two ways. It can either be, oh, I didn't even know, you know, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. And it's like, oh yeah, I know, I understand, I just want to let you know for next time. Or it's, oh, she was being aggressive about something and I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, there's lots of things that have happened, and a situation will happen and a black person and a white person the same thing happened. I'm going to be very general, yeah? Something happens, H&M thing, yeah? Or stop and search, whatever. Black people are going to think a certain way and white people can think a certain way. And I don't like when people say, I don't see colour, because when you... This is what I always think. Don't talk about you don't see colour. I don't like... And
it's a lie. It's really a lie.
Like, that will go for anyone, Indian, black, whatever. But as a black man, I can say, when people say that, I just think, look, I don't know who you're trying to...
Can you not see me?
Exactly.
I am black,
okay? You know, when you look in a box that's full of colouring pencils, you see lots of different colours. Like, I just don't like it when people turn and say, I don't see colour. Yeah. That really annoys me, because when you go and look at colouring pencils and there's a pack, you see all the colours there. So when you look at me, you know I'm black. If someone says, what happened down there? I can see two people arguing and you just came from there. And a policeman said, like, oh, describe the person. Oh, he was black. Oh,
you wouldn't say, oh, I don't know. I didn't see any colour.
I don't know. He was human and his hair was black and what about, give me a distinguishing feature. I don't know. He was just human. It's all right to say this person's black
and more
this
time
person's white.
And more time the policeman, it depending on who the policeman is asking, he wouldn't even have to ask what colour they are. Because they will just say.
Yeah,
I know you think. I know when I'm saying certain things, you're thinking, "Oh, Shamika," but do you know what? It's reality. You have to be real.
No, do you know what it is?
You have to be real, man.
I'm not thinking, because obviously I'm black, so I care about how black people are treated. So I'm not white, I'm black. So I'm going to think about what's happening to black people in societies. So if there's a country, I'm not talking about the UK, but let's say there's a country and it's like they don't treat black people well. It's like a cultural thing. They don't treat black people well. Would a black person go there if they know that? No, if they're clever. Yeah. So it's the same way, like, if you're white, there's some places you might go, they're not going to accept you. That's just how they are. It's not good to be like that, but because I'm black, I do. So when you say certain things, I don't think, why are you saying it? But obviously, I try and get more information out of you. Like, I try and... Because people nowadays, look at the H&M thing, Some people are going to be like, people making a fuss. They know all the...
And this stupid mum.
They know the same information that I do. They know everything that happened, blah, blah, blah. They know that only like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it was a big thing, like black people being called monkeys. And you go to football matches and fans are throwing bananas on the football in this country is massive. Exactly. So everyone knows that calling a black person a monkey is like a massive racial slur, So, but them same people who know all of that will be like, what's the fuss? He's just a jumper. But and then to top it off,
the mother of the child.
The white boy said something about King of the Jungle. Okay, sorry.
No,
you're gonna
get.
I would never. The other day, I was looking at Tarzan, and I just thought, like, no, I'm just like that. So what? He is in charge of the jungle, like. In Africa.
Who Tarzan?
Wherever this thing is.
Who are you talking about?
Tarzan.
Okay.
What? Things like that are very, very interesting, okay? When you look at certain things, you can't just say it's just how it is. There's a reason.
Can I just say, before you move, before you drift off of that, the mother of that boy, how dare she? I don't care. How dare she? Fair enough, you can do whatever you want to do with your child. But then, to say that you've been called a monkey, somebody's been raped, she didn't even... Okay, I can understand if she didn't really resonate with that term or as a racist or whatever. But she herself said that she had been called a monkey by somebody being racist. And she was okay for her child to put on the jumper. Does that make sense? How dare she? For money. Really?
I think, with that, that's her child, innit? So she
had no sense.
She wants to come out and talk about whatever. Me personally, before I diss her, I would want to find out, was she there at the thing?
Probably. You know why? It doesn't matter whether she's there. Because she came out on This Morning and had a statement to say.
But do you know what the truth is? She could have come out and had a statement to say, because it's like there's nothing she can do.
What do you mean there's nothing she could do? She could have come out and said something better than that. She could have come out and said something better than that.
Okay, look, she could have come out and been like, yes, this happened. She could have talked about whether she was there or not.
Yeah.
And she could have been like, that's terrible. I didn't even realise. But
exactly.
Now it's true. Yeah.
But then instead she said, get over it.
Yeah.
But the worst thing about it is that she had been called a monkey before. It wouldn't be so bad if she didn't say. She shouldn't have said that. She should have just left that out.
Yeah.
But because she said that makes her more of a, clown.
Yeah, so look, the truth, H&M, I think they just did it on purpose to get some publicity, and it worked.
You think?
Yes. Yeah, I think they said, Look, they're always in the media. Black people get attacked a lot,
and shame on you. If any black people were in that room while they were making that decision, shame on you. And I'm not, and that's excluding any children.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Yeah, even if there was a black person,
no, I would never for a job. Never.
No. What do you mean? What, you would let that happen?
I would never keep my mouth quiet for a job.
Okay, listen, I understand that.
Oh yeah,
okay?
Sorry, I'm getting.
But what I'm saying is, like, even if there was a black person there, if they did see what was going on and they didn't say nothing to keep their job, all right, fair enough. Like, it's your life. I'm not gonna like say something about you because I don't have to live your life.
No, but I will. I'll say shame on you.
Okay, that's fair enough. And even the mum, if she turns around and wants to come out and talk about this, okay, that's your thing. But me, I'm black, so I will have something to say about it. But I won't have anything to say about the mum or the photographer if they're black or the person standing there holding the light who was black. I don't know. A lot of people, they have their job, yeah. And not that only black people do that job, but if there was anyone there, yeah. What I'm saying is, like, I can see that because I'm an employee. I can see how you will let things slide because it's going to be you by yourself against H&M or you by yourself against whoever. I can understand that because I'm an employee in a workplace where they will gang up on an employee like that, and they can get rid of you quite easily. It's not hard for them.
Is it worth keeping the job though if you don't have a voice in it?
It's not worth keeping the job, but at the end of the day, it's down to that person themselves to think about what they're going to do. Because the truth is also this: if they do come out and say X, Y, Z, black people, or even not even black people, people who are like, wow, you did good, you spoke up about this thing. People ain't going to come together and support that person.
Why should they?
Have to then go out into the world.
But why should they? Just because you lost a job at H&M doesn't mean you need other people to rally around you. No, you can still make a living. Did that stop Colin Kaepernick from getting on one knee and losing millions of money, millions of pounds?
Ages. It's true.
Nothing stopped him because he really believed something in his heart.
Yeah, it's true, yeah, but I think there's a lot
because people are more than their job.
Listen,
people
you're telling
are more
me.
than them.
Okay, you're telling the listeners as well.
What you say? I'm preaching to the choir.
No, I'm just saying, like, obviously because I am going through that. Like, I don't want to be in the job that I am in, and I always speak out about stuff in my workplace. You know, I tell people like what they can do and what their rights are a bit because I read up on stuff a lot. But the truth is, when you do these things, 98% of people are like, oh, okay, he said something, so we'll just be quiet and see what happens to him, you know, and then maybe I'll quietly ask him to say something. That's the truth. And the mum, if any person from they were taking the pictures all the way when they were like picking the pictures and everything to when they signed it to go to be seen by everyone, if any of them saw it too and they were black, I can actually understand why they wouldn't have said anything. Yeah. At the same time, they have to live with it. But it
doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's right though. Have you noticed that?
All right, calm down.
Yeah, but it's like if that happened, if it was me and like that H&M thing happened, and like obviously your child is getting paid, so it's like you're getting paid, yeah. So you have to make a decision. I'm taking my child away,
it's not worth it,
or I'm keeping my child there. Now I will take my child out because I'll be like, I wouldn't even just take the child out.
I would tell them.
You can educate them, innit? And you can also say, and they could be like, oh, don't worry, it doesn't matter. That's a known saying. You
pick someone else.
Like, okay, just take it off and put it. Swap the things around. Call the black child King of the Jungle or whatever, and call the white child Cheeky Monkey. No, we wouldn't do it this way.
That's not even
all right, let's go.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.